This is a production of the Must-See TV Broadcast Network, like ShareJoin, and follow us for all the latest updates. Like what you see, then throw those stars and show your support. And don't be shy, subscribe to the caveman. He won't bite, and if you're watching us right now on YouTube, then you already know what to do. Smash that like and subscribe button. Even one view can prevent one puppy from being shaven. A big fist pump goes to Donna, AI, and Music Mint for the incredible music that is in this episode. All rights belong to Christopher Michael Egerhus, a.k.a. the Caveman. So if he's ready, and if you're ready, then let's kick this show off. Growl, growl.
Lights up on the screen, it's time to see 5 days a week, we're where you wanna be. Exclusive shows and reels, we got the vibe. Tune into the network, hop on Facebook Live. Riding with the stars in our unique groove. Laughter twists and turns within every move. Must see TV's the place to catch it all. Epic moments, big and small, give us a call. Oh, you know it's must see TV come alive. Every day we light the way on Facebook Live. Catch the magic, hear the roar, feel the beat. Must see TV, the place where worlds meet. Jump right in, the fun's about to start. Bringing shows and stories straight to your heart. With every post and every share, we're free. Gotta get that fix of must-see TV. Round and round, don't let this moment fade. Together on this ride, the best we've ever made. Get the popcorn ready, it's your time to shine. Must-see TV will keep you feeling fine. Oh, you know it's must-see TV come alive. Every day we light the way on Facebook Live. Catch the magic, hear the roar, feel the beat. Must-see TV, the place where worlds meet. Oh, you know it's must-see TV come alive. Every day we light the way on Facebook Live. Catch the magic, hear the roar, feel the beat. Must-see TV, the place where worlds meet.
Get ready, it's the final countdown. Hold tight, the spotlight's shining bright. We're gonna take flight from the screens to the stage. It's a wild show, counting down the top 10. Feel that energy flow. The caveman's in charge, and it's time to explode. One by one, let's celebrate the best. From glam to the grand, we're putting it to the test. Hollywood dreams, we'll put 'em to the score. With the top 10 countdown, we're ready for more.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Final Countdown, Top 10 Hated Movies. We are down to the falling 5. That's right? Sparkles is here. Say hello, Sparkles.
Hey, everybody.
That's right? Not the final, but the failing 5. The failing 5. Boom. It's almost like I'm a writer. Right? Yeah. Coming in at number 5 is a very controversial pick. It is. I'm probably going to get a lot of backlash for this. But that's kind of the point. Matt Reeves, the Batman. That's right. Coming in at number 5, Matt Reeves, the Batman. And here's Sparkles to give you the wiki. Sparkles, take it away.
The Batman is a 2022 American superhero film based on the DC comic character Batman. Directed by Matt Reeves, written by Matt Reeves and Peter Craig, based on characters from DC, produced by Dylan Clark and Matt Reeves, starring Robert Pattinson, Zoe Kravitz, Paul Dano, Jeffrey Wright, John Turturro, Peter Sarsgaard, Andy Serkis, and Colin Farrell. Cinematography was done by Greg Fraser, edited by William Hoy and Tyler Nelson. Music by Michael Giacchino.
The movie was scored by a composer? Oh, just sound like background music to me. Okay, go ahead. Go.
Production companies were Warner Brother Pictures, DC Films, Sixth, and Idaho Dalen Clark Productions, distributed by Warner Brothers Pictures. Release date was March 1st, 2022 at the Lincoln Center and March 4th, 2022 in the United States. Its budget was $185 to $200 million, which the box office brought in $772.3 million. Did you know that it was the 7th highest gross film in 2022? It received positive reviews from critics.
I did. And this is why it's controversial, because everybody loved the film. Where do I start? Like honestly, where do I start with this movie? All right. Let's start with the music. Okay. 1989, Danny Elfman. That noirish type of orchestral march is what the animated series used for a long time, or a variation of that. It's just so iconic. Hans Zimmer, when he was brought on board with the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight trilogy, it's just so iconic. The Joker theme, so iconic. The Batman, dun 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 dun, those just heavy beats and heavy drums, so iconic. Can anyone remember what the music was for this movie? And Sparkle's seen the film. Can you remember what the actual score was? Can you remember, Sparkles?
Nope.
No one can. It sounded like they just ripped something off from Empire Strikes Back. That's what it sounds like. It's not iconic, just noise. It is just noise. All right, so let's go into the film proper. So, the opening shot of this film, guys, right? The bat signal is I think shining at this point, okay? There's guys beating up someone. Okay, it's not important, I don't remember. But this is essentially what the shot was. And out of the fog, out of the mist, comes Batman in this superhero march. Like this. Sparkles is not a comic book fan. But she knows enough about Batman. Sparkles, is that something Batman would do?
No.
No. No. He wouldn't do that. And guess what? They weren't scared? What? Why do I keep getting hair on? Where's this coming from? Oh my god, where the hell? Okay. So, that's not Batman. Batman is the world's greatest detective. Batman is the ultimate villain to the criminals. Remember in Batman 89, when the film opens and those two thugs ganged up on that family, right? And there's just this thing in the middle. You can see shadows watching this, right? And it's very creepy. It's like a bat uncurling itself. That's what it looks like. That's what it looked like, right? And remember those on the rooftop. On the rooftop, they were counting money and they were talking, and behind them, the Batman glides down without anyone seeing him. Remember that? Yeah. That would scare the shit out of me, knowing that I'm stalked by this Freddy Krueger-like person. And Batman Begins. Batman Begins. What happens? Right? In that one of the major first scenes, we don't hear him. We see him as a horror. They look up and they yell, and Batman comes down with a cape, right? And remember Falcone? He's in the car. He's like, "What the hell are you?" And he comes out of nowhere. He heads about the guy and goes, "I'm Batman." How fucking badass was that? Sparkles, how badass was that? That's pretty badass. That's Batman. That's Batman. But in this scene, they look and they laugh. They laugh. Taking the punch, taking the piss out of the movie right from the get-go. Right? Oh, I'm not done. I'm not done. What happens when he goes to Penguin's hideout? He knocks. They open the fucking door. What do you want, freak? Oh, and here's the better thing. He doesn't do it at night. He does it in the morning. Batman doesn't do that. Ever. Like, please show me in the instance in the comic books where he just knocks politely. Hello, can I come in? I just want to use the washroom. Yeah, it's very tight in here. The duo is getting bunched up. Please? And then they go and they're like, "What do you want, freak?" Punch him! Do something Batman related. But no. And that suit. Can we talk about that suit? Like, what was that suit? It looked like tactical gear that he got from eBay. And that bat symbol that they never reference what it means. And it's supposed to be the gun, a model of the gun he used to murder his parents or some shit like that. Like, no! We're told things in the movie, but we're never shown breaking one of the rules in filmmaking right away. How many bloody times did Rob Patterson, Batman, go into a monologue? How many times? There's a bunch of times in the film. A bunch of times. Oh, woe is me. I'm trying. Oh, it doesn't seem like it's making a difference. Batman is not like that. Batman doesn't mope. He's not mopey McSadface. He's the Dark Knight. He's Batman. And how they portrayed Bruce Wayne, Jesus Christ, that's not even Bruce Wayne. That's not Bruce Wayne. He solves an obvious riddle. Like whoop-de-doo at the fucking end. Whoop-de-fucking-doo. Whoop-de-doo. Okay? And those white tips. All right. Okay. I've been wanting to say this since the movie. Okay. All right. Okay. And probably like Sparkles doesn't, so I'm going to give her context. Remember in the animated series where he just had white behind the eyes? Okay. Those weren't white tips. Okay? Gotham in the Batman animated series, it was portrayed very stylistic. It was intended to be a noir, right? So it was very stylistically drawn in a way that's half futuristic and half noir, but for all noir actually. Okay? The white tips, what people refer to as white tips, they weren't white tips. It's a stylistic choice. Because if you can't see behind his eyes, it's that much more scary, isn't it? But how do you do that in animation? You make it appear for him to have white tips. Or the eyes white. It works because when he's in shadows, when you see the white in his eyes, that is fucking terrifying. But those weren't white tips the way people think they were white tips. They weren't even white tips. But how do you show a man, a man that dressed up like a bat? How do you like ratchet up the fear of what villains have towards him? How do you show that? Well, you show him having no eyes. You show him having that glowy eye white look. But those weren't white tips. They were an aesthetic choice that worked for the show and does not work here. When I saw that, I knew Matt Reeves didn't read any comic books. I knew it. I'm like, that's fan service. That's like, aren't we clever? We're giving you what you want. No, it looks stupid. It looks so stupid. And I'm going to do off the cuff writing here. If you really wanted to do this, Sparkles, you know what you do? Do you know what you do if you wanted to show this? You have him, you give him bloodshot red eyes like a bat. How cool would that be in the darkness and you just see that glow of the red? How terrifying would that be? Would that be cool?
Yeah, it'd be a lot better than what it is.
Yeah, because it didn't work. It didn't work. It did not work in the film. It did not work at all. Okay? Batman doesn't mope. Batman doesn't give awkward, oh, woe is me, I'm trying to make it different. But he doesn't do that. He doesn't give monologues. Why give Batman monologues? Why?
I like the fact that Batman is pretty much silent.
Yeah.
He's like creepy that way.
Yeah, he doesn't do that. Exactly. In the Dark Knight trilogy, we saw him getting his gear. And we saw him making modifications. It was cool, and it made sense. It made all the sense in the world. But in here, he shows up with a stupid fuck. I don't even know what the symbol is on the front. I don't know. Was that supposed to be a... No. No, it's a reference to the weapon that was used to... Oh, give me a fucking break. Give me a fucking break. And it's, by the way, it's never brought up again in the film. And that cape? Let's talk about that cape. Let's talk about that cape. The cape is part of who Batman is. Right? That leathery texture. Right? That actually made much more sense in Christopher Nolan's Batman trilogy. The cape is part of who Batman is. He uses it as a tool to scare the shit out of the villains. In this movie, they CGI'd the cape. I'm just going to let everyone soak that in. Let Sparkles soak that in. They CGI'd the cape. How fucking stupid is that? Like, why? Why would you CGI a crucial thing of the Batman suit? Why? You know, in the comic books, right? In Christopher Nolan's trilogy, and even Batman '89, Gotham has a certain aesthetic. Okay, it is not dark for dark's sake. It is noir dark. What do I mean by noir, proper noir dark? Okay, or noir dark. It has a certain aesthetic. You have muted tones, right? You have muted tones. That mist, you have that fog, that deep purple or blue fog, right? Dark blues, dark reds, right? But they're all very vibrant without being vibrant. They're muted. It is an aesthetic choice of noir. Making something dark for dark's sake just because it's the Batman is not good. Like, so I can't, but Sparkles, when you watch the movie, could you see anything? Unless it was really lit up? Was it for you very hard to see, that movie?
I think it was a little hard.
Yeah, because it wasn't proper noir dark. In the Nolan films, in Batman 1989, there's no problem. There was no problem seeing anything. Yeah, it was noir dark. It was comic book noir dark. When you watch something that is noir, you know it's noir. Those deep purples, those deep dark shades of blue. Right? Like, did you have a problem when you watch Batman Begins in the Dark Knight Rises? Did you have trouble watching what was going on? Did you have to squint, Sparkles? Did you have to squint?
Yeah, it was dark.
No. When the Christopher Nolan movie and Batman '89, did you have to squint to see it? No.
That one was
That's
that was
noir
done amazing.
dark. That was noir dark. That's what I mean. Don't make something dark just for dark's sake, because if you do, you shut off the movie. You make it impossible for the audience to see anything. You have to know. Calling something noir doesn't make it noir. Noir is a certain aesthetic, a certain stylistic choice that you are doing to tell your stories. The blues, the dark blacks, the deep purples, the deep blues, all those deep dark colors tell your story. That's the whole point of noir. Using those elements to tell your story. Calling something noir does not make it noir. No, I'm sorry, it just doesn't. And Matt Reeves proved that he didn't understand. He just like, okay, let's call it noir, without doing the proper research of what noir is. It's much more than just calling something or putting black on black on black. That's not noir at all. the Riddler. The Riddler. The Riddler is a psychotic, psychopathic person that likes to leave riddles, that likes to torment you on how he's going to do his crimes and kill you. In a sense, he's Jigsaw Light. That's actually a pretty good description on who the Riddler is. That's what?
Actually, that is a pretty good description.
Yeah, he's Jigsaw Light. But in this film, you're telling me he's an angry vlogger. What a waste of the actor, too. Linklater? What up? Like, I get it. Like, so, I think that's his name. Like, could you look who plays the Riddler in the Batman? Because I don't want to get anything wrong here. But you're telling me he's just an angry vlogger. Like, no, that's not. Yes?
The Batman Riddler played by Paul Dano.
Okay, Paul Dano. Thank you, Paul Dano. That's who I mean. Oops. I retain so much information in here. I'm sorry. So that's why we have Sparkles here. Thank you, Sparkles. What a perfectly waste of an actor. And that opening scene when he's like staring. That's just no. And then I know what they wanted to do. In the glasses, the thing is reflecting off his. I get it. I understand. But why is he an angry vlogger with YouTube and everything? Why does he care? First of all, when you do that, that's not noir. You're shattering that illusion right off the bat. You're not being cute. You're not saying, oh, guys, in this world, YouTube and all this kind of stuff exists. No. Don't put something just because you think the fans will understand it. You put it in because it's going to serve your story. Don't put something in like white tips if you have no idea. You should have said, oh, did he actually have white tips? Oh, he had white tips. Okay. No, he didn't. Understand what that means. And then come back and say, okay, yeah, that's pretty fucking dumb. What are you doing, Matt? What are you doing? Now, there's some things I like. Absolutely. I like the GCPD being so against Batman. I think that's right. He's a vigilante. That's good. Okay. The Penguin. Right? I mean, we might take a look at the Penguin in the next season of Encore. That's a possibility. Colin Farrell, he did a great job. But two things, but that's just like two perfect cherries on a shit sundae. That's like you ordering a steak, and it comes with two. You eat 2 bites. I know it's so fantastic and amazing, and everything else is undercooked or overcooked, and there's blood coming out. And how many times have we talked about length on the show? It's almost 3 hours. This film is almost 3 hours. Sparkles, this film is almost 3 hours long. Why? It just didn't have to be that long. It didn't. It didn't have to be that long. Did not. strip away the Batman. Strip away that name. Just strip it away. Okay? Something noir. Let's call it something noir. Noir man or something. Doesn't. You take that away. You take that away. What are you left with? A below average noir movie at most, and a very bad noir movie at best. That's what you're left with. That's not Batman. That's not even close to Batman. The music sucks. The pacing is off. Batman, like either Pattinson didn't understand the assignment or Matt Reeves didn't understand the assignment. He wrote the fucking movie. He wrote the film. And his voice, he even admitted, Pattinson even admitted in interviews, I didn't know how to do a proper Batman voice, so I just took what, took what Christian Bale did in Batman and did that. He's like, when he said that, it proved to me that they wanted, all this movie is, at the end of the day, and I'm going to drop the mic with this, all this movie is, at the end of the day, is something that is trying to emulate what Christopher Nolan would have done, and fails on every single level. No, I'm going to do that again, because I like how that sounds. All this movie is a movie that's trying to emulate what Christopher Nolan did in the Dark Knight trilogy, and fails on every single damn level. And for all those reasons and more, The Batman comes in at number 5. I think that's right. I think that's a perfect way to sum it up.
Yeah. All
right, so guys, we want to know what you thought down below in the comment section. Did you? I know. I'm sure there's going to be a bunch of DMs. I'm positive, but I'm a writer, right? I'm a writer, and I'm a big Batman fan. That's not Batman. That's not a Batman film, right? So let me know what you thought down below. And before we go, we have to do Caveman. All right, let's do it.
We have 3.
All right, let's do it.
We have Rick what?
Rick what? What?
Not this again.
What?
Not this again.
What? What?
Growl growl?
What?
Growl.
What? I said you're good. What? I thought you're fantastic. What? I say you're amazing. What? All right, Rick, what? From me to you, you gotta go. Oh my God, it's gonna start again. Oh my God, for every wrestling fan out there, and every wrestler out there that wants this to stop around the world, I apologize. I really do. Oh, C4. Oh, I hope those cats aren't. Oh no. All right, guys. From Rick, from me to you, you got a great big bad caveman.
One of our usuals, we have Kathy Johnson.
Kathy Johnson, from me to you, you got a great big bad caveman.
And last but not least, John Maley.
John Maley. From me to you, John, you got a great big bad caveman. So guys, that will wrap it up. Next week it's going to be a little light week. It's going to be, I think, 3 days. Thursday. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, guys. Until then, take care, be safe, be well, and we love you all! 50,000 plus. And may the force, what? Be with you. Sparkles, take me home.
From cinema magic to the heart-pounding thrill, we're shaming the worst. Get ready for the chill.